Hey everyone, welcome to another LEGO Fan video. I'm your host LEGO Fan, and I do fun LEGO sets about 10 steps per video. Today I am continuing my reign through the Upside Down in the LEGO Stranger Things set, the Upside Down. I'm going to be doing steps 129 to 140. So let us begin. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more, please like, subscribe, and ring the bell to get notified of my next videos. I also do Ben 10 videos as well, so you can go check those out under my Ben 10 playlist. So let's begin. In the first step, 129, we need an 8x16. It looks like this. It's a grayish in color. We also need two 2x2s with a 1 stud on it, like this, like a bluish color, as well as a 2x2. So we're going to put this aside for now and use this as a base, ironically. So in the top part right here, put down the 2x2, just like that. Then put down these two pieces right below it. So 1 and 2. So it looks like that. Now we're going to take a little bit more pieces than just those. We will need this piece. It's the top part, like that rotating piece that you saw earlier when I was doing the overworld. Looked like this. Looks like this. It's gray in color. You also need a gray corner flat. You need the base to that piece. So it looks like this. Two 1x2 flats, bluish in color. You need two 2x6, one 2x6 black in color. Two 1x6 flats, blue in color. A 1x4 bluish in color. You need this piece, angled to the left, and a 4x4 black in color. So, we're going to be adding more to this by first putting down this piece. Goes vertically right next to the these pieces. So it looks like that. Then you put down a 2x2, a 1x2 flat. Right there. Once again, put down this piece going vertically. And once again, put down this piece right below it. So you form a rectangle that looks like that. In the middle of said rectangle, you're gonna first, of course, make the rotation piece. Okay, just clicks on. Should be able to rotate, and that goes on right there. Then put down a corner, the corner flat, like that. See how it's angled to the right and it goes right below this rotational piece. Right next to this rectangle, on the top part, right up here, you're going to put down the 1x4. So it looks like that. Right below that piece, you put down this piece, the 4x4. So that way it looks like this. And connecting to it almost, so right here, you're going to put down this piece vertically. So it looks like that. And right next to it, angled to the left, you're going to put down the last piece that you have. So in the end, it should look something like that. Now, take this unique piece, as well as a 2x8, dark gray in color, all of these dark gray in color, as well as another black 4x4. So with this piece, the 4x4, use this piece as a base, the 2x8, and put this piece on with the excess going upwards. So you should have a 2x4 area left when you're done. So it looks like that. Almost looks like an axe, like a very big axe. And that goes right below the other 4x4 that you put down. So that way it looks like this. With the last piece that you have here, you're going to sort of lift it up and you're going to put it on right below these two pieces. So the 2x8 and that unique piece before. I don't know what to call it, so I'm just saying like unique piece. And go all the way to the edge and put it down. So that way you have a little defined 2x3 area. Okay? Looks something like this after that. Now, take two of these pieces, angled to the right, and another 4x4 black in color. So once again, use one of those angled pieces, put it down with the skinny part facing to the right, and then put the 4x4 on top. Make sure there's a 1x2 defined area on the skinny end. And okay, that's weird. Sorry, I'm just trying to decipher. Okay, there we go. So it looks like that. And that is going right here. So once again, right next to the 4x4. It looks like this in the end. Now, with the other one, you're going to go on to the other side over here. Put it facing with the skinny end going downwards, and it lines up with this half-covered stud. So it looks like that. Okay? The next step just involves attaching it, so we're going to once again bring over our already pre-made base that we already have started. And it's going to attach with the 4x4s going downwards. It's going to attach like this. Okay, just slide it under and click it on. So that way it looks like this. Okay? Notice how it's mirrored. On the overworld, the rotation piece was on this side, and this carpet looking thing was on this side. It's flipped. That's why my title for the previous video that I uploaded was like that, where I wrote down, it was down, upside, the starting, which, if you read it backwards, mirrored, well, I can't do mirror text, but if you read it backwards, it reads starting the upside down. In the next one, yeah, I know that was interesting. In the next step, you're going to need two of these 3-stud angled pieces, which are both angled. Hey, did I grab one? Which are both angled to the right. Okay, like this. And you're also going to need two 2x8 dark gray in color. So in case you haven't noticed, there's a big gap right here that we need to fill up. So put down these two pieces going vertically. They only should fit one way, so yeah, it should be easy enough to put them down. So just put both of them down right next to each other, right on in the gap. So it looks like that. And now put down these two pieces right above them. So one, and then they dislike each other, so put it facing the opposite way of that one. So it looks like that. This is going to be really quick today because we're almost done, shockingly enough. But we have a big step, so which requires two 1x1s dark gray in color, a 1x2 with a 1 stud, two corner flats, two 1x2 ball sockets, two 2x2s with a 1 stud, two 1x6s dark gray in color, three 1x6 flats light gray in color, a 1x4 with a stud on either end light gray in color, and a 1x3 flat light gray in color. So once again, we're going to add more to this little porch area that we know is going to be a porch. So right here, in this little gap I'm going to start in. Actually, I'm going to start up here. So but either way, you put down the 1x6 flat. Then, in the top row, put down the 1x2 with the 1 stud right next to it. Then put down the 1x6 right below it on the very edge. Then put down the 1x3 flat. And then in the second row, put down a corner flat. And go to the left. Then put down a 2x2. With the 1 stud, and the 1 stud goes right in that little gap area. Then put down this piece right next to 2x2 in the top row. In the bottom part of it, put down another corner flat and go to the right, and right next to that put the other 2x2 with the 1 stud. In the empty spot here, put down the 1x6 flat. Then put down this piece, the 1x6, right next to the 1x2. And then put down the 1 stud. Then put down the 1x6 once more. As for the ball joints, flip it to over here. That way you see like this little 4x4 area. And put down these two right next to each other on the black area right here in the middle. So it looks like that. Now we're going to get into some smaller steps. We need a 1x2 dark gray in color, two 1x3 flats black in color, and two 1x4 ramps dark brown in color. So we're going to keep it where we put down the ball sockets. Put down this piece right on top of it to connect them. Then, right next to it, you're going to put the, right next to the ball socket, so right here, put down the ramp on either end. Make sure they're facing to their respective sides, so left goes left, right goes right. And then right below the ramps, you put down the flags. So 1 and 2. So that way it looks like that. Now we're going to push this aside once more. Once again, get an 8x16 base plate, a 2x2 light blue in color, as well as 4 2x4s dark blue in color. So we're going to work on the left side, and you're going to make a square. So put down the 2x4 like that. Okay, notice how we did not use this top row. You skip one and put it down vertically. And then from there, just create a mini square. Make sure all of the sides are essentially interlocked, connected. So that way it looks like this. Then put down this piece right in the center, the 2x2. It looks something like this in the end, like an eye almost. With the next step, you need a 2x8, okay? A 1x4, light blue in color. This one is like a darkish gray. And 2 4x4s, black in color. So, I'm going to put that aside for a little bit and use this 2x8 as, as a base. Put down this piece with the excess going upwards to create a 2x4 area. Something like this. And now, bring over your little eye that you created. In the top part, right up here, put down the 1x4. Going horizontally. Then put down the 4x4 right below it. And right below that, you put down your unique little 4x4 mixed with the 2x8. So it looks like this. And now, take a 4x4 and this unique piece angled to the left. So once again, still working on this little base area that we have. You're just going to have this angled piece with the skinny part going to the left. Put down this piece. So that way you create a 1x2 area on the left side. And right below it, you have a 1x4 and a 1x2. So it looks something like this. Put that on to connect the two pieces right next to the other 4x4s. So that way it looks like this. Now, that goes on the left side. So make sure it's like this and put it on. So it connects like that. And for our final step of the day, we need this piece. It's black in color, angled to the left. Put it like this, and that is going to go on right here. So I'm just going to attach it, and while I'm attaching it, I would like to thank you guys for watching this. If you like it and want to see how this ends, subscribe so you can see and ring the bell to see how this all comes out in the end. And I'll see you guys next time when we continue this base. So long.